Two men, one stage, one title. And backstage? Silence, so tense it could snap a barbell in half. You're about to witness the fiercest rivalries that shaped the very core of bodybuilding. Who do you think had the most intense rivalry in bodybuilding history? Drop your pick in the comments, and if we missed one, call it out. 1. Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Sergio Oliva. It wasn't just Olympia titles on the line. It was legacy versus raw power. Sergio was the myth, but Arnold brought politics, strategy, and spotlight. Their 1972 face-off remains one of the most debated decisions in bodybuilding. Sometimes, charisma beats mass, but the tension? Legendary. Arnold won that round, but Sergio never truly conceded. 2. Dorian Yates versus Sean Ray. Sean had the lines, the charisma, the media on his side. Dorian? He came out of the fog like a tank from England's misty Midlands. Dense, deadly, disciplined. Ray mocked Yates' grainy conditioning. Yates answered by winning 6 Olympias straight. Symmetry talks, but granite speaks louder. 3. Ronnie Coleman versus Cutler. Mass versus precision. Ronnie's reign was so complete, it made Jay play the long game. Year after year, Cutler got closer, until 2006, when he finally unseated the king. Jay didn't just dethrone a champion, he outlasted a legend. Perseverance beats peak, if you're patient enough. 4. Greene versus Heath. This one wasn't just muscle deep, it was psychological warfare. Phil called himself the gift. Kai answered with primal stage intensity, braids flying, eyes locked. They almost brawled at a press conference. It wasn't theater, it was personal. Talent shines, but hunger haunts.
Phil, give me 3 facts as to why Kai can't beat you on stage.
2011, 2012, and 2013.
5. Haney versus Gaspari. Gaspari brought striations no one had seen, but Haney had width, grace, and mindset. He stayed one step ahead, leaving Rich forever in second place. Their dynamic proved one truth. Being innovative doesn't guarantee victory. Aesthetic beats detail when paired with dominance. 6. Lou Ferrigno versus Arnold Schwarzenegger, a rivalry immortalized by pumping iron. Lou was quiet thunder, Arnold, a psychological storm. Arnold played the crowd, and Lou. He even joked that Lou's dad was more competitive than Lou. Arnold won, but Lou's journey became an underdog inspiration. Stage wins fade, stories don't. 7. Frank Zane versus Arnold Schwarzenegger. Zane was art and Arnold was war. Frank prioritized balance, lines, and proportion. Arnold overwhelmed with size and presence. Despite fewer titles, Zane inspired an entire generation chasing the classic look. Mass gets trophies, aesthetics get remembered. 8. Samir Bannout versus Mohammed Makawi. 2 Middle Eastern titans clashed during a pivotal era. Makawi had finesse and tight conditioning. Samir brought classic lines,
Marcus Rule versus Gustavo Bedell. Both were freaks, one with size, one with shocking conditioning. 2004 to 2006 saw brutal onstage clashes where judges and fans never agreed. Gustavo often edged Rule, but barely. Sometimes the battle overshadows the result. Halfway through, and we're just warming up. If you're enjoying this clash of titans, hit that subscribe button and join our growing army of bodybuilding minds. It helps more than you know. 10. Hunter Labrada versus Nick Walker, the new school clash. Nick is brute force and freak factor. Hunter is symmetry and lineage. Social media ignited their rivalry before they ever shared a stage. Fans pick sides, and both know it. Hype now drives the heat. 11. Chris Bumstead versus Ramon Dino. Classic physique isn't exempt from rivalries. Cbum is the reigning king, but Ramon keeps closing the gap. Every Olympia now feels like a potential handoff. Pressure rises when legacy's at stake.
12. Mike Mentzer versus Arnold Schwarzenegger. Mentzer's heavy-duty training clashed hard with Arnold's volume-based philosophy. Their 1980 Olympia fallout became legend, with Mike storming out of bodybuilding entirely. It wasn't just personal, it was ideological. Sometimes ideas fight harder than bodies. 13. Kevin Levrone versus Flex Wheeler. Kevin was raw power. Flex, fluid artistry. They traded blows in the 90s, each nearly dethroning Dorian, but not quite. Their rivalry defined an era of almost, missed crowns but unmatched respect. 14. Dennis Wolf versus Branch Warren. Branch was rugged aggression. Wolf, sleek and towering. Their physiques were night and day, but they battled hard from 2009 to 2014. Their contrast gave fans something to argue every single season. Clashes breed fandom.
15. Sean Ray versus Flex Wheeler. Off stage, they were fire and gasoline. On stage, even tighter. Sean had consistency, Flex, higher highs. They argued, clashed, and competed, sometimes in words more than muscle. Trash talk is opposed to. 16. Steve Reeves versus Reg Park. Before Olympia, there were Reeves in Park. Reeves was Hollywood ready, Park all business. They built the idea of what a hero should look like and gave Arnold his blueprint. Rivalries echo through time. 17. Hadi Chupan versus Derek Lunsford. The newest chapter. Hadi, the Iranian wolf. Derek, the rising American. 2022 was Hadi's year. 2023, Derek claimed the throne. They're 1-1, and the rematch is inevitable. This one's not over. 18. Bonus rivalry. Ronnie Coleman versus Gravity. 8 Olympias and countless injuries later, Ronnie still pushes through pain most can imagine. His rival wasn't just Jay, it was time, injury, and physics itself. He may have lost movement, but never mindset. That's a different kind of win. From fierce stares to lifelong grudges, these rivalries pushed bodybuilding to its peak. Rivalries don't just build champions, they shape eras, and as new names rise, new feuds are born. Stick around, we're not done yet. This video is for entertainment and informational purposes only.